I suppose what this is all about is can you upgrade your hobby setting with pretty much just some paint? What I've spent like 30 quid on this, 15 quid on that. It's like 45 quid and a couple of spare days. This guy has no idea how well this turned out. I mean, seriously. It's a shame it won't get many views though, to be fair. And there are a few reasons for that, and they are 1 million views. I can't believe it. 15. Yeah, all right, mate.
What's up, bro? 1 million views.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah.
Quite jealous, actually.
How's things in your dimension?
Yeah, it's not going that well in my dimension, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, you'll get there, mate. Oh, well. Yeah,
you can probably
fighting.
help, probably. No? Yeah, you're busy, you're busy.
Got things to do. So.
Okay. Hey, it's nice to see you, man. You look
Bye.
good. I'm going to get back. I'm busy too. All right.
Do not there. What nice guy. Lucky guy, but nice guy. Variant 315. Yeah. Seems that I've teleported into sort of 75.3% of the way through the project, so that's good. Let's go back to the start though. This is what the room looks like at the minute. This shelf is usually full to the brim, and as you can see, like most rooms in the UK, it's white, which is a nightmare for filming, and it's not a very nice, vibe. I like the idea of like little miniature worlds on shelves. Special surprise, you're walking in the air. Lovely reverb. Now it's all cleared, it's time to clean it because it's absolutely disgusting in here. This thing's going. It's got to get gone. So yeah. Anyway, once it's clean and that's gone, I'm gonna paint it blue. It's so boring. How can I make this good? I have no idea. So obviously it snowed, which in my part of the world is sort of a once-in-a-decade opportunity. So, yeah. So I think one of the main reasons to upgrade your hobby space, other than flexing to your friends, obviously, is to get a good vibe going. A nice environment, it's cosy. You feel motivated to paint or play on the tabletop. What better vibe is there than snow? This is often what I imagine when I'm thinking about fantasy settings. And, being out here dressed like a wizard, or being a wizard, it's a nice feeling. I'm enjoying it. Taking a break from painting. Get back to that. It really is a slog. Yeah, anyway, go away. Recently I've been wrapped up in hobby projects and making YouTube videos, and there's been a few things that have happened this month particularly that have given me some perspective, let's say. And I think this was one of those days to seize the moment and spend some time with family in the snow. We did pick up a straggler from another dimension, and although we enjoyed his company, I think it was important to gently show him back to his own dimension, ethically. So I did just that. The landscape was beautiful, and I was hardly thinking about painting or hobbying or anything else for that matter. It didn't matter. Not in this moment. Sometimes distractions are a good thing. Maybe even the best thing.
Yeah, they're pretty good, to be fair. We had a laugh. Probably the best day of the year so far. Seeing as we're always working. Always distracted in other ways. But this was focusing on us.
An attempt to destroy the magical wizard.
Bring it on, I thought to myself whilst crushing snow.
I started throwing snowballs at the wizard. His hat fell off, But that wouldn't stop me. I continued, still blocking every single attack. He started throwing snowballs at me. Overjoyed it was to watch this wizard slowly fall. Problem was, so was I. Then these two people, they joined in and they started obliterating us.
Might have wasted quite a lot of time having fun in the snow, but we're back on it now. Rather paint 1,000 10mm faces than doing this bit right now. Yeah, it's slightly better at this now. It's slightly less So that's one more done. It's quite a lot more to go though, and that's only one coat. But as you can see, it's given us a bit of contrast already, so hopefully it'll have that effect across the rest of the room. The only thing I'm scared about is trying to do that bit up there.
Hobbit up a ladder.
Hello. Who are you? A tiny person in a jar. It's a bit weird. I'm gonna make this room look like a wizard's cave to a point, and then Hayden will do the rest.
Transform!
Hayden's at work. He's very stressed. I have a mission. I will complete the mission. Well, I'll just paint it before he gets home so that he can relax.
Sandy, sandy, sand, sand. Sandy, sandy, sand, sand, sand. Sand it down, sand it down, sand it down, sand it down. Paint it brown, paint it brown.
Second coat done. Now it needs to dry. Now I will dance.
Dance, dance.
Got to do the other side now.
Sandy sand, sandy sand.
Doesn't that just look like something you see at Cadbury World?
It's not going to be done before Hayden gets home. Definitely not. And this lovely windowsill is taking forever to dry. There's a nice wet patch there.
Rachel helped me very much with paint by finishing this room with it, including a second coat of blue and also browning the shelves. Thank you very much. What happened to the variants of myself I sent to help you with the task?
Absolutely useless.
Really? What?
The one was outside on a pogo stick.
Sounds
Just
good.
pogo in.
Yeah?
And then the other one was in there, bloody mixing something in the sink.
Yeah,
He said
good.
it was something to do with the little men things.
Yeah, that's quite important,
But
that, yeah.
he just completely fumigated the house and it was just hell. So I sent him away.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What about that one?
Don't ask.
Don't know where oh, he's gone. He's gone. They're coming in and out, so, but, okay, did it help motivate you at least?
No,
Okay.
no, it hindered.
Do you want some soup?
Do you want me to make it?
No, I'll make it. I was thinking chocolate and mustard. Come with me. Come on, I'll show you. Go back in a minute. Ah, nice guy. Lucky guy. Nice guy. Looks like I've teleported to about sort of 75.3% of the way through the project, which is good. So let's go back to the start though.
Any of you going to help me with this?
They're not thinking about scales. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. No, yeah. Come on, you, yeah. This is good, isn't it? So now the room's clean, clear and painted, it's time to get everything back in. Yeah, and then we're going to get to the fun bit, which is over on this shelf. And I'm also here. And now it was time to place down various objects in the room in slow motion, but not really slow motion, just in 60 FPS off speed, just to make it feel more impactful, but really it's just placing stuff back in a room. Okay, so now the room's looking proper good and blue and that, we're going to move on to this shelf, and I want to treat it like a long base or a really thin board. We're going to be building it up with dried dirt. We're going to use a bit of flock and scatter and stuff like that. Probably mainly green for now. Not going to do any tufts because I've got to put a fair bit of like terrain, buildings and things like that on it. So I just wanted it to feel like a world on a shelf, to be fair. So let's do that. And we like to have a sing song as well. I usually sing. Harry likes my songs, so yeah. Oh my spreading grass.
I was so traumatized, but I couldn't show it. Otherwise, I would make the wizard upset. If I tried, he would kick me out of his dungeon, never to be seen again.
Sorry, just said. Oh, where am I? No, you. Yeah. Yeah. You're in. Yeah. This is a bit confused because. Yeah. This is 23, mate. Yeah. 6. You want to go back to 65? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Sorry about that. Bye. They're the different variants of me from the other multiverse. It's like a Marvel multiverse type thing. It's basically when you run out of storylines, you just make up a multiverse, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Except it does, because it waters everything down, narratively speaking. Don't worry about it.
That thing just trespassed into our house.
Yeah, I really should lock the vortex.
And I finished off this process with a liberal spraying of sealant. And now, inspired by the snowy day, I wanted to get really snowy and icy in the far right corner, and that's where the dwarven stuff is going to go. And that went really wrong, and it created these patches. So I decided to scream a little bit and then paint them blue, various blues and greeny blues, make them into little icy ponds, which is pretty cool. And then I decided that I was going to go a bit further and make it look like cracked ice, which is fun. And then I wanted to make it a little bit more green, so I did that. It wasn't feeling snowy enough, so I added more snow. Incredible insights here. And I dry brushed it with white for good measure. And the question is, was that far enough? And the answer is no. I also added UV resin to make them feel really icy and wet. And then I cured that with a UV torch.
Basically, things didn't go exactly to plan, but the shelf is done, yeah? So we're going to get all the stuff from the rest of the house and put it back on the shelf in a slow-mo type way.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, this bit was very enjoyable. It is still placing objects down in a specific area, but this time that area looked like grass. At least a bit, anyway. I was so used to seeing all of my minis on the white shelf and thinking they looked kind of out of place and weird, and it didn't really feel like they were complete. My only issue here is a lot of the bases aren't green and don't match, so some of these will get the same treatment. Unfortunately, I haven't got the time to do that here. And now the bit I was really looking forward to, and that was putting down the Dwarven Mine entrance and populating it with my Dwarven army. I think that's the thing that really kicked it off for me. I just really wanted a nice place to put this Dwarven city entrance, and I think it really pops on the snow and the ice and stuff. And now, of course, the ceremonial placement of the Book of Azagan. Okay, so that's all the minis placed down. It's starting to feel a bit more complete, but there does feel like there's something missing. But hobby spaces aren't just about miniatures. You know, maybe you're just, it's a nice place to game. Maybe you're playing some Tiny Glade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. What are you working on?
I'm just working on this Komi Makasako style masterpiece. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, you really should. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings builds, but in tiny glade. I'll leave a link in my description. Super chill, you know.
Yeah, it is chill. How do you think it's going then so far?
It's going well, actually. Yeah.
Doesn't look very good.
All right. Rude. Suppose it could do with a bit of work.
A bit of work.
It's pretty good. It's Minas Tirith. Welcome to the Vortex. It's sort of like a pocket dimension between pocket dimensions. I'm somewhere down the timeline. I'm not a variant. I am Prime, the original, as far as you know. So as you know, I've been having a few issues with variants of myself from other dimensions, other timelines. And sometimes it's helpful. In fact, it's never helpful, actually. They're completely useless. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the video today. It's just kind of like reforming the vortex. You'd think that I could just do it, you know, like that, but it requires paint. It's magic paint. It's called Wizard's Brush for a reason, do you know what I mean? It's because I stole a brush from a wizard, but we won't cover that now. So I've had an aim for this channel for a while now. Sorry, I'm doing my serious voice. And that's to do this full time. And at the minute that isn't viable. If anything, it just helps us with our day-to-day and helps me buy hobby products and things like that to keep the channel going, keep paint on my shelves and that kind of thing. But if you'd like to check out my Patreon, just give it a look. You can join as a free member, and then if you really, really like to support my channel, I do have an aim this year of getting closer to that ultimate objective so I can make more videos for you guys, because that's what I love. And I also love miniatures and having a bloody good laugh. So sorry, it's my breath. And a massive thank you to these guys. Honestly, I couldn't do this without you, and you keep the channel going and you keep me sane. So thank you so much for joining. And if you'd like to join their ranks, like I said, you can follow the link in my description.
Okay, so I had this shield. It was black, but I spray painted it red. And I'm going to do some other things here. It was that red. And I'll also be using this skeleton colour. And I sprayed that from the top to make it sort of appear more brown later. It will look brown later. First gold though. We're going to dry brush some of the cool bits like this eagle. And then I made a big wash out of these ones. And I just liberally applied that everywhere. And then it looked like this. And then I did the metal bits. And then I found this screwdriver. I was like, yeah, go on, put it in there where the screen used to be. Yeah, come on, mate. And then it's going to go up there. Yes, come on now. Now we're talking. Touch it. Yes, come on. Epic. Yes, look at that. Yeah, who's complete now? Yeah, that's right, this room. And look at this. It's final reveal time, almost. All the stuff's been placed down, and now the camera's moving and looking at it so that you can see it at a later time. Whoa. Towers, these are just previous projects. This is all the things I've done this year. It's almost been a year, you know, this channel. So it's kind of like it's almost like a retrospective. I didn't really think about it like that, to be fair, but here we are. Yes. Sorry, I'm probably supposed to be saying more things. I was just watching. Yeah. How are you? Are you all right? What are you doing later? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, here's the sorry mate. Here's the shelf and
Okay, yeah, so that's that done then.
Psych, there's more. I mentioned to Rach that I wanted a sword on the wall and she solved it. Pronto.
Bloody pronto. He got me away from work to do that. Didn't even know what I was doing. Looks alright though.
That's fun, wasn't it?
What?
Doing the room, working together. It's nice, and we sort of like, you know, we did it for quite cheap as well. You know, just a few days / a week manual labour. and about 45 quid's worth of paint. So I think achieved. And also, you know, it was the journey, you know, the people, the friends that we made on the way.
I was on my own most of the time.
That's true. But we had some family time, didn't we? We went out in the snow.
Yeah, that was all right.
Nice,
Yeah.
So yeah. Not every story needs to end with a big bang. Sometimes it just fizzles out, you know. Sometimes we're quite tired now. Especially Rach, she did most of it, to be fair. Did do the shield though, so that was good. And well, actually, Harry helped me with the flocking as well, so yeah.
So, hang on a minute. There's how many versions of you?
At least 600.
Why?
Why? God, no one's actually ever asked that before.
But why?
Yeah, I don't know. But at least you don't have to worry about loads of versions of you, because that would be a real problem.
Why?
Because of the reality ripping.
So why does that apply to me and not to you?
God, a lot of questions. lot of questions. It's a good question.
You haven't done anything that's like made me into different versions, have you? When I've been asleep.
I've not done that.
What?
Okay. Right, don't panic. There is a solution here, and it's